Hey everyone, welcome back. Ready for another deep dive?
Always. What are we exploring today?
Well, you know how we've been talking about AI and its impact on culture?
Yeah, definitely. It seems like it's everywhere you turn these days.
Right. So we thought, why not take a look at some actual AI merchandise?
AI merch. That's interesting. Like, what kind of stuff are we talking about?
That's what we're going to find out. We're diving headfirst into a website called the AI Store.
The AI store. Never heard of it.
It's pretty cool, actually. It's a Shopify-powered online store selling all sorts of AI-themed goodies. T-shirts, mugs, stickers, you name it.
Wow, so they've got the whole range. It sounds like a good way to gauge public perception. Like, what kind of AI stuff are people actually buying?
Exactly. And get this, one of their best sellers is a deep learning t-shirt. We'll get into the details of that later, but first, I want to show you how they've organized their products.
Okay, yeah, that'll give us a good overview.
So they've got categories like general AI,
Yeah.
covering broad concepts like AI itself, AGI, ASI, machine learning, the basics.
Ah, so for people who want to rep the whole AI field, makes sense.
Right. Then they have exclusive AI, which is all about unique designs and slogans. It's actually kind of funny. They have shirts that say, Stop AI, right next to ones that say love AI.
Haha, that's amazing. It really reflects the mixed feelings people have about AI, right? Some people are excited about its potential, while others are worried about the risks.
It's like wearing your AI opinion on your chest. And it's not all serious stuff either. They have a category for AI personalities, featuring popular AI figures like MomGPT and DadGPT.
Oh, I saw that. They even have Q. It's interesting how they're kind of personifying AI, almost making it part of the family.
It definitely adds a bit of humor to the mix.
For sure. Okay, what other categories do they have? Anything for the techie crowd?
Absolutely. There's Frontier AI, highlighting the big companies like OpenAI, Google, Meta, and xAI.
I can totally see people wearing those shirts to show their support for their favorite AI company.
Definitely. And for the hardcore programmers, they have Devon Programming, with merch dedicated to languages like Python, JavaScript, and C++ and tools like Hugging Face and TensorFlow.
That's awesome. It's like a whole subculture within the AI world.
And to round things out, there's Tech and Security, with merch related to hardware, software, robots, hacking, cybersecurity, basically all things tech.
Wow, they really have something for everyone. It's like they've covered the entire AI ecosystem.
So let's get back to that deep learning t-shirt I mentioned. It claims to have a striking minimalist design inspired by deep learning neural networks.
I'm curious about that. Deep learning networks are so complex, with layers upon layers of interconnected nodes. How do you even capture that in a minimalist design?
Right. They say it's made from premium 100% combed and ring-spun cotton, so at least it'll be comfortable to ponder that question in.
Haha, good point. Comfort is key when you're diving into the depths of AI.
They also emphasize that it's lightweight, pre-shrunk, and side-seamed for a flattering fit. They even have a detailed size guide to help you find the perfect match.
It's interesting how they're blending the technical aspects of AI with these very practical details about the shirt. Like, they're bridging the gap between the abstract and the tangible.
And here's something I found really impressive. They use an on-demand production model.
Yeah.
So they only make the shirt once you order it, which helps reduce overproduction and waste.
Oh, that's fantastic. It shows they're thinking about sustainability, which is always a plus.
Right. So you're not just getting a cool AI-themed shirt, you're also making an environmentally thoughtful choice.
I like it. So how do people actually get their hands on this AI merch? Do they ship globally?
Oh, yeah. Global shipping is a big part of their model, and they have warehouses all over the place. US, Canada, UK, the EU, Japan, Australia. It's like they're taking over the world.
Uh-huh. AI world domination through t-shirts.
And shipping times are pretty reasonable. They say it typically takes 1 to 4 days for processing and then 4 to 10 days to arrive. Plus, they provide a tracking link so you can follow your order's journey.
That's good to know. I hate waiting for packages and wondering where they are.
Me too. Oh, and if you're not happy with your purchase, they have a generous refund policy.
Wow.
So they're really committed to customer satisfaction.
That's important, especially for an online store. It builds trust.
Exactly. And to top it all off, they offer discounts. You get 12% off if you spend over $100, and they often have special codes on their X account.
Clever marketing. They're really using all the tools at their disposal.
It's working. The AI store is clearly tapping into something big here. I mean, who would have thought that AI merchandise would be such a thing?
It's more than just merchandise, though, right? It's a reflection of how AI is becoming part of our culture, our everyday lives. It's like a way for people to show their connection to this rapidly evolving technology.
That's a great point. It's not just about wearing a cool shirt, it's about expressing something deeper. And that brings us to the next part of our deep dive.
I'm ready. What's next?
We need to go beyond the products themselves and really explore what this AI merch phenomenon says about society's perception and acceptance of artificial intelligence. It's like, what does it tell us about our relationship with this powerful technology?
I'm in. It's fascinating to think about AI not just as a tool, but as a cultural force. And these t-shirts, these mugs, they're like little artifacts that tell a story.
Exactly. So stay tuned for part 2, where we'll unravel those stories and see what insights we can glean from the world of AI merch.
Welcome back. You know, one thing that really struck me about the AI store is their commitment to global shipping.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
They really want to reach AI enthusiasts all over the world.
Yeah, it's pretty impressive.
Not just like a few major countries, but practically everywhere.
Seriously, they ship to like Argentina, Australia, Austria, Brazil.
It's a long list.
It goes on and on.
And it's not just that they ship globally, it's that they have all these strategically placed warehouses.
Right, like they've really thought this through.
They've got them in the US, Canada, UK, EU, Japan, Australia. It's like they've got the whole world covered.
And you know what I noticed? They actually list the currency for each country.
Oh, that's smart.
So you can see exactly how much you're spending.
Yeah, no need to do any mental math or currency conversions.
Exactly. It's super user-friendly.
Which makes sense, right? They're all about making AI accessible.
For sure. And speaking of accessibility, they're really active on social media.
Oh yeah, especially on their X account.
They're always posting updates, interesting AI news, and even fun facts.
Right, it's not just about selling merch, it's about building a community.
And let's not forget about those discounts.
Yes, the special codes.
They announce them on X all the time.
It's a great way to reward their followers and incentivize purchases.
It's like a little club for AI enthusiasts.
Exactly, all connected through their love of AI and, well, cool t-shirts.
Exactly.
You know, it makes you wonder about the people behind the AI store.
Yeah, like who are they?
What's their story? What inspired them to create this?
That's a great question.
Unfortunately, their website doesn't really say much about the founders.
But they do have a contact us page.
Maybe we should reach out to them.
Yeah, see if they're willing to chat with us.
It would be so fascinating to get a glimpse behind the scenes.
And hear their vision for the future of AI merchandise.
Exactly. So that's our mission for the next part.
We're going to try to track down the masterminds behind the AI store and uncover the story behind the brand.
Can't wait.
Okay, so are you ready to hear what we found out about the AI store?
Oh, absolutely. I'm dying to know who's behind all this. Did they agree to an interview?
Well, not a full interview just yet, but they did respond to our email.
That's great. What did they say?
It was a really insightful message, actually.
Okay, I'm all ears.
They started off by saying how happy they were that we're interested in the AI store and our deep dive.
Ah, that's nice of them.
Yeah, they seemed really passionate about what they're doing.
Which is?
They said their mission is to make AI accessible and engaging for everyone.
I mean, that makes sense, right? Their whole approach seems to be about making AI relatable, even fun.
Right. And they believe AI is more than just algorithms and code. They see it as a cultural phenomenon, something that's impacting all aspects of our lives.
That's a really interesting perspective. We often get so caught up in the technical side of things that we forget about the bigger picture.
Totally. And get this, the inspiration for the AI store came from their desire to create a space where people could express their enthusiasm for AI.
Like a tangible way to show their support.
Exactly. They wanted to offer something beyond the usual tech conferences and academic journals.
Yeah, something more personal, more expressive.
Right, a way for people to literally wear their AI hearts on their sleeves.
It's brilliant. They've tapped into this cultural moment where AI is becoming mainstream.
And it sounds like they have even bigger plans for the future.
Oh, like what?
Well, they mentioned expanding their product line to include even more unique and creative items.
Intriguing. I wonder what they'll come up with next.
Me too. And they talked about their long-term goal of helping to demystify AI for the general public.
That's a really important goal, especially as AI becomes more integrated into our lives.
For sure. And they see the AI store as playing a key role in that process.
It's like they're building a bridge between the tech world and everyday people.
So yeah, it was really inspiring to hear from them, even if it was just through email.
I know, right? It gives you a whole new perspective on the AI store and what they're trying to achieve.
Well, that wraps up our deep dive into AI merchandise. We started by exploring the AI store and its fascinating array of products.
From Stop AI t-shirts to Python power mugs.
And we uncovered a company with a real mission, a desire to make AI accessible, engaging, and maybe even a little bit fashionable.
Who would have thought that a simple t-shirt could be a gateway to understanding artificial intelligence?
Right. But it goes to show that AI is no longer confined to labs and research papers. It's out in the world, it's part of our culture, and it's even influencing what we wear.
And as AI continues to evolve, it's exciting to think about what other creative and unexpected ways it will manifest in our lives.
That's something to ponder, isn't it? What does the future hold for AI and its relationship with humanity? What new forms of expression and engagement will emerge?
And maybe, just maybe, we'll all be sporting some AI merch as we navigate this brave new world.
Thanks for joining us on this deep dive. We'll see you next time for another fascinating exploration.